welcome back to Little Piece of Heaven Farm. And today we're going to make my spin on Brien potatoes. The frozen kind that you can buy in the store, you know, with green peppers and onion and potatoes. And they're kind of cute. Well, we got our chopper out and we're going to use the big blade on the potatoes and probably take it down smaller for the rest of the vegetables. So let's get started on those. I already peeled and prepped all the vegetables, so you don't have to go through all that of watching. But yeah, they cut pretty nice. I like it. And, you know, little squares. And I've had these soaking in fruit fresh so they don't go brown on me. And we're going to freeze these. So it's not really like a canning video, but another way to preserve your harvest. And these potatoes are the russets that we grew. So, and they turned out pretty good. And the potatoes that I'm using, some of them were kind of ugly looking. So they were my first victims. So anyway, this is what we're doing. I'm going to be chopping up these potatoes, and then we're going to blanch them, the potatoes, for a couple minutes, so they don't turn brown on us or even black in the freezer. So, yeah. And you could do this with store-bought potatoes, you know. When it gets near the holiday season, a lot of times they have, you know, at least at the grocery store I work at, they have potatoes on sale a lot of times. And you can make your own spin on Brien potatoes, I should say. And because today we're going to use, everything is from the garden, and we grew jalapenos, but they're not spicy. They're the nata jalapenos. So, and they have really good flavor. And next year I'm thinking about maybe growing some of the habaneros that doesn't have heat, just for the flavor. These are really great. I love them. And they're not hot at all. And we don't grow any hot peppers, so there's no chance of them ever getting hot. But this is what I'm doing, guys. Okay, guys, the water is boiling. So I'm going to be dropping potatoes in, and behind you I have a pot that has a bunch of cold water in. So we're going to blanch all these and get them all going. Okay, we're waiting for the water to reboil, and we're going to par cook these for 2 minutes, and then we're going to get them into the cold water. and let them cool. And then I'll take you back to the other counter and we'll finish slicing up the peppers and onions, and then we'll put them together in freezer bags. Okay, so let's get chopping on these other vegetables. And while our potatoes are cooling, so like I said, all these vegetables are from our garden, and I'm just going to go ahead and use the same blade. I like how they were coming out. So we're doing the onions first, so you guys can cry along with me. And then what peppers I have left over, our peppers are coming on pretty good this year, again. I'm going to be freezing some and putting some in the dehydrator, so I have those kinds. Oh, I just got squirted in the eye. Oh, that's fun. I'm like on fire now. That's a juicy onion. Okay, one more onion. Woo! Kind of smarts when you get it in your eyeball. Ooh. Be right back. Okay, now I'm starting with the little jalapenos. And I also have some that turn red, and they're pretty sweet. They're more sweet than what the green ones are. And I'm even pretty busy at work and stuff. And, you know, harvest is coming on. Our tomatoes really didn't do all that great this year, but with all the high heat that we have been having, it finally cooled down some. Now the tomatoes decided, well, we're gonna grow, so we're getting some off. Today behind me, I have a batch of tomatoes and some peppers and onions. I'm making my marinara sauce. So I got that going, and I got it on low, so it's gonna be cooking all day. And I do have a video on that, but I used the oven instead before I even got this. But it doesn't heat up the house that much. That's why I like it. I wish I had got one a long time ago, because it's a time saver. Okay guys, you know what I'm doing? I'm cutting up peppers, and these are from flamingo peppers. They're kind of like a yellowish, greenish, whitish color, but they also turn to this orangey kind. And they taste really good. We'll show you those plants. We're gonna overwinter our pepper plants, and we'll show you how to do that. so you can have them. You can bring them in your house or put them in your greenhouse, something like that. And I will be giving you updates on some of the projects that we have done here soon. I promise. Alright, you know what I'm doing, and I'll bring you back when... Okay guys, I put the potatoes that are already cooled off in this big tub, and all of our peppers and onions I'm going to pour in here. And I'm going to mix them up. Well, it looks pretty colorful. And I'm going to go wash off my hands, and then we're going to start putting them in freezer bags, and we'll see how many we get, because I didn't actually weigh out the potatoes. So let's see how many bags, and I'll start with one. And we'll just start filling the bag up. And I want them kind of lay kind of flat in my freezer. Let's see. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Okay, you know what I'm doing, guys? I'm filling up my freezer bags. Anyway, I'll bring it back when I have it all completed. Stay tuned. Okay, guys. Well, we got 3-gallon bags and 1 quart out of all those potatoes and peppers. So that's pretty cool. So there's more than enough meals for Farrah and I for O'Brien, little piece of heaven farm way. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me this afternoon on this quick little frozen adventure. And stay tuned for some of those updates that we have, little projects. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot for sharing the video. We're slowly growing. So thanks a lot, guys. See you next time. Bye.